In a quiet town surrounded by deep forests and mysterious mountains lived a woman named Anna. She was 40 years old, and although she had managed to build a successful career in architecture, her heart was empty. Every day she returned to her cozy but lonely apartment. At that time, when the forest came alive with secrets and the evening shadows grew longer, Anna decided to leave the city and go for a weekend to a lake located in the mountains. The lake was famous for its beauty and mysticism. They said that it brings answers to those who are ready to hear them. Anna told her colleagues that she would be leaving for a few days and happily got into the car. The road led through a dense forest, and with each mile, the depth of nature filled her soul with peace. Arriving at the lake, Anna felt all the tension and worries go away. She unpacked her things, lit a small fire, and decided to walk along the shore. Suddenly, her gaze fell on a young man sitting on a rock and watching the water. He was about 19 years old. His dark hair was fluttering in the wind, and his eyes sparkled in the rays of the setting sun. He seemed lost in thought, as if searching for something in the depths of the lake. "Hello," Anna greeted with a smile. The boy raised his head and replied, "Hello, I'm Edgar. There are many people here, but I prefer being alone." They began to talk, and Anna learned that Edgar had come to these places to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and sort out his thoughts about the future. There was a melancholy and wisdom in his voice that was unusual for his age. They continued to chat, sharing stories and observations. Soon the evening enveloped the lake and the sky began to turn orange and purple. Edgar quietly remarked, "Some say that this lake can talk. You just have to listen." Anna laughed, but deep inside, an unusual anxiety arose. She was ready to relax and enjoy the moment, but her feelings did not leave her. The next day, early in the morning, Edgar suggested, "Let's try to arrange a ritual. Perhaps the lake will really reveal its secrets to us." Anna agreed, although she was not sure that it would work. They prepared small offerings, flowers and some food, and found a secluded place on the shore. Sitting on the ground, they closed their eyes and began to meditate. The words they spoke seemed incomprehensible, but their hearts beat in unison. Suddenly, the lake began to oscillate, and circles formed on the surface, as if something invisible was trying to break out. Anna felt how energy was flaring up inside her. Suddenly, a memory from her childhood came to her mind about a lost love, about how she lost herself in everyday life. Edgar, frightened by what was happening, exclaimed, "Anna, what is happening?" "I don't know," she answered, looking at the mirror of the water, "but I feel like someone wants to tell me something." At that moment, a chill blew in the air, and strange images were reflected on the surface of the water. They were not only images of their past, but also visions of the future. Edgar standing on a stage, playing his guitar. Anna surrounded by pillars of architecture that were compared to the wildest dreams. "This is what we need. These are our dreams," she thought, realizing a new hope. After the meditation, their hearts were full, and they decided that they would return to the city full of strength and courage to pursue their dreams. They spent the rest of the day on the shore, laughing and discussing how they would change their lives. But when evening again enveloped the lake, Edgar suddenly became serious. "I feel like I need to leave," he said with a sigh. "I need to go back to myself, to my dreams." "But why?" Anna asked, feeling a prick in her heart. "Because life doesn't stop, and if I don't leave, I might lose myself." With these words, Edgar stood up and looked at the lake. A tear played in his eyes, but he quickly brushed it away. "Promise me that you will achieve everything you dream of," he said, "and maybe someday our paths will cross again." Anna nodded, her heart constricted with sadness. She desperately searched for the words, but only repeated, "Let's go back to the city together." But Edgar had already left. The next morning she found his note. "I met you here on this lake, and it changed me forever. Don't forget that life is full of possibilities, and in some ways you are my dream, but dreams must be free." Anna sat on the shore for a long time thinking about his words. She realized that now that they would both return to their lives, they had everything they needed to move forward. The lake, quietly murmuring, seemed to give them a saving voodoo. Looking at the water, she decided that she would never be the same as she had been before. Life was full of possibilities, and she would work to turn dreams into reality. And who knows, one day they might cross paths again on this very lake. So the lake became not just a meeting place, but also a symbol of new beginnings. Anna left full of hope and determination, but always keeping that unforgettable day and that invisible connection between them in her heart. Continue more.